Hello students, welcome to VTU Guru. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಪೈಥಾನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ವೈಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪೈಥಾನ್? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಈಚ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಫ್, ವೈಲ್, ಫಾರ್, ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್, ಕೋಡ್ and flow charts. Describe how to handle exception in Python. Provide a program that catches an error and handles it gracefully. Explain the difference between local and global variables in Python. How can a local function access a global variable? Discuss how modules can be imported in different ways in Python with examples. List out the features of Python programming and demonstrate the use of so on with examples. What are Python's string operations such as concatenation and replication? Show one example each. Explain compression and boolean operators available in Python and show how each one is used through code examples. What are tokens in Python? Explain types like so on functions and their behavior. Next, model 2. What are the key differences between lists and dictionaries in Python? Discuss their applications and structure. Write Python examples to demonstrate list operations like appending, inserting, finding and removing values. What is a dictionary in Python? Explain methods like so on and with sample code. Define a string in Python. Write and explain for commonly used string methods with examples. What are the different ways of traversing elements in a list? Demonstrate each method with examples. Explain how lists and tuples differ. Demonstrate so on methods and show how to convert a list to a tuple. Model 3. Compare Python's OS and OS path models and demonstrate functions such as so on. Next, what is a password locker project? Describe its structure and functionality in brief. Describe how Python allows you to handle text using string methods. List and demonstrate commonly used ones. What are the different file properties in Python? Explain file read write operations with a sample program. What are the steps involved in creating the add bullets to wiki markup project? List and explain useful built-in string methods in Python with suitable examples. Model 4. What is file compression? Explain how to read, write and extract zip files in Python with sample code. Differentiate between permanent file deletion and safe deletion in Python using programming examples. Describe the shuttle module in Python. Explain key functions with examples. What are assertions in Python? Write code to simulate a traffic light system using assertions. Explain the role of logging in debugging Python programs using the logging module. Describe various debugging tools in Python like assert, rise, logging buttons and how to use them. What file handling feature are provided by the shuttle module? Discuss methods like copy, move and delete with code. Model 5, last module. What is a class in Python? How are objects created and class members accessed? Provide examples to support your explanation. Define so on methods. Demonstrate their usage with an example class. Explain the concepts of inheritance, method overloading and polymorphism with examples in Python. Discuss class diagrams and importance of visualizing class relationships with examples. Explain the idea of prototype and patch with a practical Python code snippet. What are modifiers and pure functions? Demonstrate both concepts with Python examples. Students 5 model cover ಆಯಿತು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ರೈಟ್ ಎ ಪೈಥಾನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ n numbers from user and calculate their sum. Develop a function to compute the factorial of a given number using Python. Implement a program to find binomial coefficient given the values of n and r. Write a Python function to display blank 3x3 tic-tac-toe board layout. Create a Python program that counts and displays the frequency of each character in a user provided string. Write a program to read a text file and display its contents. Additionally, define a function that calculates the total size of all files in a specified directory. Define complex class in Python to represent complex numbers. Write a function to two complex numbers. Extend the program to read at least n complex numbers and compute their cumulative sum. ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಂಥ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಲ್ 5 ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್.